Yeah, just breach and run in.
If you've got the go. Oh, fuck.
Watch my
Easy,
fuck!
I
Bunnings Warehouse, you're a cunt.
Lowest prices. Adjust the beginning.
Just put my rocket.
Did you see?
down.
Are you seeing like the dick move that Bunnings Warehouses is doing? Oh shit, D's nuts! No. Oh, that's poo head. Okay.
LAPD's nuts.
No, do you see the dick? Have you seen the dick move that Bunnings Warehouse is
poo
doing?
head.
They're
No.
they're building this huge mega store out in Gungahlin. Like this thing is fucking huge.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Like it's the biggest. It's the biggest where like super like fucking hell. It's the biggest store I've ever seen, right? I think it's like the biggest store in Canberra. It's like the size of Costco. This new Bunnings Warehouse. And it's being built right across the road from the only home timber and hardware on the north side.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. So like everyone's gonna go to Bunnings and no one's gonna go to home timber. Which is the biggest dick move I've ever seen.
R.I.P. Home Timber.
Right? My dad was feeling really sorry for them about this whole thing, and then we tried ordering a shed. And it has taken us... we ordered it 4 months ago, and it's only arrived last week. Because they lost the shed,
Mate,
then they said that we never ordered, then they said that we did order, but they didn't have the one that we wanted in stock. Then they said that they did have the one in stock and we're going to deliver it right away. Then it took another month, and they said that they didn't have any record of payment. Again.
No wonder they're fucking one of them.
Oh, and then... oh, this is some really sneaky shit. So, we had React Roofing come around and do some roofing for us. They did our whole gutter systems and stuff. And we were getting some timber dropped off by Home Timber as well. And their delivery dude had like a crane to lift all the wood. And we were like, okay, like he's just gonna put the wood in the thingy and, you know, be done with it.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Put the wood in the thingy and be done with it. Anyway, so he did that, and I was actually there, but as I left, he pushed the crane went too far and crushed the gutter. So now we got a busted gutter, and we only had it for like a month. I was like, fucking hell. But the guy was really apologetic.
That is what she said times 10. Holy crap.
Like, no, the guy was really apologetic and shit.
He pushed too hard.
Yeah. The guy was really apologetic and really nice.
Broke my gutter.
And they were like, yeah, we're gonna get some legal guys around. We're gonna pay for it. We're gonna get some guys out there to fix it. You know, don't worry about it. We got this. We apologize and shit. And my dad was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. Thank you for, like, you know, not being a bunch of cunts. So then, about a week later, they send us like an invoice saying this is the legal bullshit that you have to hand into your insurance agency. Here you go. And my dad passed it on to the insurance agency, and it's like, this isn't yours. Like, this isn't your claim. This is someone else's claim. So they've on purposely given us someone else's claim so they don't have to pay money.
Dude, fucking hell, just
Yeah.
go in and fucking...
Yeah, and now they're refusing to
out.
speak to either the insurance agency or my dad. It's fucking funny ass.
Jesus. That's so bad.
Guys,
That is good business, I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. And my dad's just like, it doesn't. I don't care who. Like they made him go.
Air assassination.
They made him go out and like get quotes from all these contractors and shit, and they made him do all this stuff, and they still haven't like done anything about
There's
it.
a guy around the corner.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck's sake.
Oh no.
You suck, Isaac. Watch this. Okay, ready? Y'all ready for this? Do. Oh shit.
Lucky. I'm on 400 ping.
Good on ya. 600 actually. 300. Fix your internet, you poo head. Anyway. So yeah. And my dad doesn't care. Like, he's just like, I want this gutter fixed. I don't care who's, like, it's your fault. Your guy broke it. Pay for it. And they've refused to talk to him. Still as bad as what Actu's doing to us as well. So our telephone pole in the backyard that connects us to the grid, basically. Like, I was home, this is December. I was home one day, and all of a sudden, there's a fucking knock on my door. My dog goes crazy as usual. Fucking shit happens, right? And this guy comes in, he's like, yo, dude, I'm from Actual AGL. I'm come to see the fucking telephone pole out back. I was like, okay, cool. Like, mate, because normally my dad tells me about this shit. Like, if we're expecting contractors and shit to come around. So I take him around back, he's showing the pole, I show him the pole, and everything's all good. And he's like, okay, can we fit like a bobcat or something through your shed? Because it's not going to fit through your side gate. And I was like, no, that's full of shit. And he's just like, oh, okay. So he walks around the block for like 10 minutes. Like, he goes up, down the street, turns around, goes up the alleyway next to my house. And, like, he's just walking around the neighborhood. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then he just jumps in his car and leaves. I was like, okay.
Fuck?
I told my dad, he has no idea what the fuck went on. He was like, are you sure it was like from Actual AGL? I was like, yeah, he was wearing a shirt and shit, and he looked pretty legit. He had the paperwork and everything. I was like, he was like, okay. So this is about a week later, and all of a sudden, I'm home alone again, and fucking metal poles are being jumped on our lawn. There's a big ass truck outside dumping metal poles on our front lawn. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So, like, I rang my dad, I was like, hey,
You
Dad.
ordered the new extra large dildo?
Something like that, I swear. No, like, I called my dad, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
sorry.
like, he's just like, yeah, I haven't heard from Asher at all. What the fuck's going on? What, did you pay for something? I was like, no. So, he rings Asher up, no response. He keeps ringing
Dad,
Asher.
I just ordered metal poles.
Yeah. I just ordered this fucking 50 long dildo and dumping it in the front lawn until I figure out what to do with it. So anyway, he starts calling Ashu, and they're like, and they don't respond to anything. So he's getting really pissed off at this point. It's like, cause no one's telling him what's going on. There's metal poles everywhere. There's guys surveying the front lawn and shit, and we don't know what the fuck's going on. Wow, dude, seriously? Anyway.
That's
so
so
then,
bad, dude. Fucking Actual AGL.
So then,
Good on you, lads.
the other day, like 2 days ago, another guy came out to do a quote. And I was just like, hey, like, are you from Actual AGL? I was like, and he's like, yeah. I'm home alone again. Actually, no. My brother and grandparents were there. And the guy came around, and he had a look at the pole again, and he was talking about getting machines through and stuff, and how they can remove the pole. I was like, hey, listen, my dad's been trying to call you guys for like a month now. Like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, oh yeah, we're just replacing the pole. Apparently the infrastructure in this area is, you know, a little bit fucked up. So we're just replacing the pole, no big deal and shit. And he's just like, well, because we have no access, you guys gonna have to rip down a fence or something? Are you guys gonna make us pay for that? Because we back onto an alleyway that's government owned, and our fence on that side had rotted, and there was a big hole. So we tried to get the government to like at least pay half of the cost it would get to get a new fence. Wouldn't give us a fence. We had to pay for it all, which was like $4,000. So just like, we gonna have to pay for another fucking fence again, because this old fence has only been there for like 6 months. And apparently they was like, oh no, we'll just come back on the 28th and we'll get this shit done. And I was just like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, don't you have to get permission for this shit? Like, literally you're on private property. I don't give a fuck if it's government infrastructure or not. You give us warning, at least, before you go do shit. It's like, what if I came to your house and said, I'm gonna fucking, I don't know, I'm gonna take back fucking your door because I'm a door salesman, I sold you that door, therefore I own it. I'm just gonna take it without warning. That was a really bad analogy, but I don't fucking care.
Fucking door salesman.
No, it was top notch. It was top notch.
10 out of 10 with analogy again. So yeah, that's what's been going on in my life. How's your life been?